Hi everybody, and welcome to another 180 Markets Weekly Wrap. And well friends, another great weekend on market. Lots of liquidity, lots of capital raises, companies that put out good announcements, those stocks are running. And we are seeing a turn all across the board, especially since July 1st. Biotech, even lithium, iron ore at a 5-month high. We are really seeing a lot of action. And Shaun, as I said, the market's changed. What are you doing differently now?
Definitely punting a lot more than I was a few months ago. Things are feeling great in the market. We have had a lot of runs in many different sectors, and placements are working. It's great to see placements are coming on at premiums and people are making money again, and that's what we want.
And Shaun, in this type of market, where say 3 months ago a maybe was a no, how do you look at a maybe situation now?
Well, as I said before, when you punt, risk is on, and you, instead of saying no, you'll say yes, just putting more money on the line and hoping. And I guess that's where things are working way better than what it was. Let's take a look at the screens. Let's start with the 180 Markets platform, and a lot of raises on there. ATX and Clear. Greg, I know you followed this one. We did a behind the wall. Tell us.
Yes, pancreatic cancer, Chris Burns, a shout out to you. Hopefully you will find the cure, and it was very popular, Shaun.
Rimfire, one we led in Ignite Equity. When we lead in Ignite, we put our money behind the stocks. Greg, why did you put your money in there?
Scandium, a hard-to-find commodity, Shaun, in a Tier 1 jurisdiction with news flow coming up over the next 6 months. That fits the bill.
Atomo Diagnostics raised about $730,000, not a big discount, so well done to them. Hyperion, a way bigger raise, $70 million at $5 a share. Now, American Rare Earth, we got a great allocation there, and it was great to be back in this one again because I remember trading this one a few years ago, and it's great to see all the rare earth stocks doing well. I remember our mate Keith.
That's right.
Made a lot of money there, and hopefully Keith is doing good things. Now, Lovato, they did a 2-tranche placement, not a big discount. We had a lot of demand, and $50 million. VR8, I know you like this or follow this one, Greg.
Yep.
Another vanadium stock. They had a great run over the past few weeks.
That's right. Had an off-take agreement, Shaun, and they're taking advantage with their share price to do a small capital raise.
That's right. IG6, this one was an interesting one. It wasn't a placement. It was a block trade from a big seller at a pretty big discount, 5. That came with a positive announcement. So hopefully the shares can hold the 7.2 price they were trading at before. Titomic, Greg, you like this one?
Titomic, Shaun, we have liked this shares from when it was, I believe, below 10 cents a share. Very well done to Jeff and the team there. You do have a unique patented product.
So, Greg, I remember getting in Titomic. I think it was around $0.01. I made money on it, but I sold it 2 cents. If only I held. If only. What do we have live on the platform now? Let's take a look quickly. We've got Playside, PLY, they raising about $6 million at 20 cents through Canaccord.
Yes.
And it'd be pretty interesting to see what they do there. This is one that has bounced pretty well. I do know quite a few brokers that follow this one closely.
Yes. And a few ways to play video games on the ASX, Shaun.
That's right. So now let's go to the IRS, and we will take a look at Playside. As we said, it has come off the lows. But when we go back to the 5-year charts, this one was way higher. So just at the start of 2024, it went as high as $1. And then has had some tough times. So who knows, maybe this cash will get them going again, and hopefully Playside will be back playing on the right side of the market. Oh, that's a terrible one, Greg. ALB, that are up heaps today, pretty much doubled. Wow. 11 meters at 20
grams per ton. Those are huge numbers.
Yeah, the Yandel. So yeah, well done to anyone that's holding Albion. Unfortunately, I'm not, but yeah, hopefully people are. SGQ, now there's a bit of a mix-up during the week.
Yeah.
They only raised $5 million. Not sure if that's going to be enough for them, but they went and raised money at the market price, which is always good to see, 3.8 cents. And good luck to the brokers there who were kind enough to offer us zero. So anyway, lithium stocks went nuts again this week. The one we followed closely, Sayona. Look at that bounce. I was actually mentioned to my son the other day that they were trading at 1.3, and it's amazing when there is a bit of love coming back into these stocks, how they can just bounce and on such good volume. The other lithium ones, PLS, Bulbara, they've had a massive run as well. Now, pretty interesting this week, W88, Warrior.
Yes.
They had a takeover offer.
Right. First of all, well done to Amanda Buckingham. Very, very well done. But Shaun, what's really interesting, Capricorn has made a bid for the company, but shareholders are not that happy. They want more.
That's right. And investors always want more, especially in the smaller side of things. But they did a raise recently at 10 cents a share. If I got in there, selling at 15 would not be too bad. And I think there are options there as well.
That is right, but the show is not over just yet.
That's right. So look at these. They have gone up from 0.15, 1.5. So amazing. Now, West Coast Silver, not the Eagles.
That's right.
They raised money at 12 cents a share this week, and glad we could get some for investors. Amazing raise there done by CPS. They did raise quite a bit more than they originally went out for. And looks like West Coast is the informed stock when it comes to shares, but definitely in footy. They are not informed at all. IMB, Intelligent Monitoring Group. They're obviously doing something pretty intelligent because they're up 25% today on pretty good volume. They have announced a change in substantial shareholding and a presentation and cash flow report. So the market's clearly liking what they're seeing there, and that's great to see.
Shaun, this stock is moving, and you said the market loves what it's seeing. The market overall is loving what it's seeing. In times like this, which is a real bull market for these small caps, what do you do?
So at the moment, I'm obviously going a lot harder than what I used to, say, a few months ago when the market was struggling. Risk is on, and that's when I put my risk back on. So obviously holding stocks for a bit longer, going a bit bigger. Still keep it in the back of my mind that things can turn bad again. But I actually, something that's interesting, Greg, that I often talk to other traders about is that I feel more frustrated in a good market than a bad market because I'm missing out on so much. Even though I'm making more money than I was a few months ago, the frustration of missing out gets to me a bit. But look, we've got to enjoy it while it's here. And it's a lot easier to increase size now. All right, Greg, anything you've got planned for the weekend?
Again, another quiet weekend. And Shaun, I guess last night also tough.
Nothing happened last night.
Okay.
We're going to forget about last night and look forward to the weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone.